Couple videos coming. Quick oil change. Front and rear brakes also. So right now, just gonna show you guys where I jack up at on this vehicle. And got two just small jack stands under here. Many places you can jack at, but to give me an even height, jack stand there. We jacked up at the front. Support there. Make sure you're dead center, and be careful when jacking up right here. You don't want the jack to slip through. So dead center right there. Also, you can jack here. Probably what you recommend it, and just put a jack stand on each side, but I went there. So jack here, jack stand there on both sides. So we're gonna change the oil and swap these brakes out real quick. First video I'm gonna do is probably these brakes. I'll do it on the passenger side since the sun is facing out that way. So we'll have more light on this side. Let's remove this rim. 19mm socket. Braking parts cleaner. Flathead. Let's remove some pressure off the caliper just a little bit. Pull it back a little bit. 14mm. Just want to squeeze in. Make sure y'all get a good angle on this. I'm gonna squeeze in. You see those notches? That's where the clip sits, or seat set. Those notches. These brakes are not bad, but customer wants to change them. We're using some Duralast Gold spray. Take the flathead screwdriver, come in here, lock it in place. You lock it in place right here. Now we want to make sure, it's important to make sure we're even. And although it doesn't appear to be even on both sides, it's symmetrical on both sides. See, that side looks larger and that side looks smaller. You don't want the rotor to rub on this bracket. So once we put the other one on, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Once we push the rotor, because the last company that did these brakes did not put that screw back in, which is a Torx T30. So if you want to push it on there, see, now it's up on there. See, we're close, but gotta come over a little bit. So we'll make that even before we install the brakes. I'll show you guys all that. Just want to get up close. the other one on. Trying to get even. Remember, screwdriver here. Pull up, lock it in place. Now let's look. We locked in place. Now the rotor is pushed back. I'm holding the rotor back in place perfectly. You guys can see we're symmetrical on both sides. There we go. As well as there, because you don't want that to rub on the rotor. And if that screws in, you won't have this a problem with adjusting these braces or these brackets. You'll know exactly where to install them at if this screw was in to hold this rotor in place. But some shop that charge your arm and a leg, then put things back. So, okay, the next thing we want to do is get some lithium grease, just a little bit. Using some lithium grease. You can use brake caliper grease or the little packets of grease they gave you. I'll show you guys. We're just gonna put a little bit here, 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 and here. So we got some there, both sides, same as there. Because what the brakes does, they move in and out like so. And they slide, they move in and out in this bracket, or these brackets, as the piston pushes them through. So let's install the brakes and then we'll push that piston in super quick and easy. The brake with the indicator on it, this is the indicator, the low brake indicator goes to the back side. Look, I'm coming in on angle. We're putting some grease on our contact points. Contact point, contact point, contact point. You just want to make sure everything is like a well-oiled machine with these brakes. So let's push the caliper in. A couple of seconds. There's all type of caliper press tools. I got like 3 or 4 of them, but all the ones I got, I was taught this way a long time ago, and I just love these vice grips, clamps. Works in seconds, just lock them in, it does the work. I don't have to ratchet anything, have to press nothing. Just keep adjusting, lock in, it pushes them in effortlessly. I think that's as far as they go. Now let's install our pins. And see how they are installed. All right, let's put the caliper back on. Torque them down to 26 foot-pounds. Okay, guys, I'm put the torque specs in. I'll flash the torque specs for these right now, and I'm gonna do the other side really quick. Then we're gonna do the back. There'll be a video for the back, and I'm also doing an oil change on this vehicle. There's a video also gonna be for the oil change and some recommendations for the oil I'm using and the different tools I'll be using to make it quick, just a quick job that anybody can do. So stay tuned for those videos. I'll use this stock footage to put in the both brakes videos to show we pump the brakes and we don't go for a test drive. We ain't got to start the car. You want to pump these brakes up until they get stiff. Don't take long. They stiff after a couple pumps. So the thing will start to... I ain't got the key. That would help if I had the key. Let me get the key. All right, we're bagging up. Make a little like rubbing noise at first till they get broke in after the first couple stops. Guys, we're back. Brakes are great. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Terrence, I'm out.